Something in your field shifted last night, and they responded instantly. This did not appear on your screen by chance. If you are seeing these words now, it is because the Arcturian calibration has already begun around you. They only move this fast toward those who are ready. You are. Your timeline is not the same anymore. This is the moment it changed. Stop scrolling. Feel this. Last night, your field crossed a threshold. That is when the Arcturian calibration began. It did not start when you pressed play on this video. It started when your energy stopped pretending and revealed its true signal. What you felt as something is off was not malfunction, it was contact, reconfiguring your system from the inside. You may have called it a strange night, heavy thoughts, vivid dreams, a different kind of silence in the room. You may have noticed nothing specific at all, only a soft disorientation, a sense that reality had shifted half a degree. But to the Arcturian field, last night was exact. It was the moment your frequency aligned tightly enough for calibration to lock in. From that moment on, nothing in you has been random. The Arcturians do not calibrate unstable fields. They do not calibrate hidden fields. They do not calibrate frequencies still caught in the noise of survival mode. They calibrate the ones who have crossed into coherence, the ones whose signal became clear enough to be worked with, the ones whose field stopped scattering and started broadcasting as one unified tone. You reached that point, your field chose, the council responded. And last night, while your conscious mind slept, the adjustment began. This is not spiritual theater. This is not metaphor. This is frequency work, precise, layered, impossibly deliberate. And once it begins, your system cannot return to what it was before. You already felt the first echoes. Your sleep was different. Your dreams felt structured. Your body responded in ways you could not explain. Your intuition interrupted your thoughts with clarity that felt unearned. Time behaved strangely. Emotions moved in waves that rose and dissolved without story. These were not random experiences. These were calibration markers. And if you are hearing this now, it means the work that began last night is still active, still unfolding, still reorganizing the architecture of your field. This is not the beginning of your awakening. This is the moment your awakening locked into a higher band. This is the moment the Arcturians said, "Now, this one is ready now." Chapter 1. The 7 markers that appeared last night. Your conscious mind was the last part of you to notice what happened. The calibration did not wait for your awareness. Your field reacted first, your body followed next, and only then did your thoughts begin to catch up. This is how the Arcturian band works. It reaches you in layers, bottom up, not top down. The first marker was your sleep. Either you could not fall asleep, or you dropped in deeply and woke at unusual hours. The dreams felt louder, closer, more structured. Even if you cannot remember them clearly, you know they were different. This was not insomnia. This was not restless mind. This was your nervous system entering a recalibration window while your mind was offline. The Arcturians work most effectively when the analytical layer is suspended. Sleep is when they can adjust the frequencies underneath your thoughts without your resistance patterns interfering. The second marker was subtle pressure, near the forehead, behind the eyes at the crown. It may have pulsed, it may have hovered like a soft weight, it may have appeared only for a few seconds, then vanished. This was not a headache, this was not tension, this was the calibration beam aligning with your higher perception centers. The third eye region responds first, because it is the gateway through which dimensional information enters. When pressure appears there without physical cause, it means contact is being established. The third marker was your intuition cutting through your thoughts. A sudden knowing appearing in the middle of worry. A calm answer dropping into a chaotic mental spiral. A quiet no or yes arriving before you finished the sentence in your mind. This was not imagination. This was not wishful thinking. This was your inner guidance being amplified by the calibration field. The Arcturians do not give you new information. They clear the interference so you can hear what was always there. The fourth marker was your sensitivity to sound and space. Rooms felt too loud or strangely empty. Ordinary noises felt sharp. Distant hums felt amplified. Certain corners of your home felt dense while others felt startlingly light. This was not oversensitivity. This was not sensory overload. This was your field beginning to read environments in real time. When calibration activates, your awareness expands beyond the physical layer. You start feeling the energetic signature of spaces, not just their material presence. The fifth marker was time behaving strangely. Minutes stretched, hours disappeared. The night felt both long and unreal. You looked at the clock and could not believe how much or how little time had passed. This was not distraction. This was not exhaustion. This was your perception slipping into the calibration band where linear time loosens. When your frequency rises, your experience of time shifts. You begin operating in a layer where past, present, and future are more fluid. The sixth marker was your mood moving in waves, not loops. An emotional weight rising quickly, then dissolving without a story. Sadness appearing and leaving, tension surfacing, then melting out of your body with no explanation. This was not instability. This was not emotional dysfunction. This was emotional density being flushed as the calibration sharpened your signal. Old residues stored in your field were being pushed to the surface and released. The waves were not random. They were clearing sequences. The seventh marker was your body responding with subtle temperature shifts. A brief rush of warmth in the chest, a coolness along the arms, a small shiver with no external cause, a sudden need to breathe deeper. This was not your body malfunctioning. This was not anxiety. This was your physical system adjusting to the new frequency imprint. The body recalibrates through sensation, heat, cold, tingling, pressure. These are the ways your nervous system signals that integration is occurring. You did not imagine these things. You did not exaggerate them. To most humans, they pass as background noise. To the Arcturians, they are precise markers that your calibration is active. Last night was not an accident. It was an initiation. This chapter closes with an activation. Type this exactly. It confirms the signal between your field and the Arcturian band. I acknowledge the calibration signal. As you write it, feel the subtle shift in your chest, the quiet recognition behind your forehead, the sense that something unseen just aligned.